We have got our fall garden seeds in. Got a bunch of fall garden seeds, some fruit and tree spray, and a valve, four-way valve for the irrigation system that we're going to put in. Our irrigation system that we're going to put in the greenhouse and the garden area. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I think Heather is too. I'll send her a picture of it. She's not home from work yet. But I gotta get this yard mowed before somebody starts asking me how much my hay is going to cost here in a few months. We went to co-op earlier. We got some more mulch in.
Daddy, this is not for butterfly. This is for all this stuff.
Okay. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? We did something pretty cool. I didn't video it because CC was being a little wild, so we put in a drip irrigation system for Heather's flowers. I was going to use it for the garden. But well, the main thing is she was using this big tall spinny thing, and it's all pretty and everything, but she was getting my chair and the firewood soaking wet every time she used it, so we couldn't really move it anywhere where it would water this and not water this over here. So she likes it pretty good, and it's doing a good job. You got some that are starburst and some that are little bales. I don't know if we can see those. There's a bale right there. And then we got one little mister hanging down here getting her hanging basket. So all in all, it's working pretty good. She's going to come back through here and bury all these so that you can't see all the pipes and all the water lines. It's very easy to do. Cut it with the scissors if you want to. It's very soft pipe. It may not last very long, but if it lasts 2 or 3 seasons, it's worth it. And we're just going to bury it in the mulch. You just push it on. It's got these little, let me see if I can get one. It's got a main line that hooks up to your water hose. And the main line just kind of goes through the middle of where you're wanting to water, and then you break off of that with these couplings right here. These couplings, and it tees off your zones. So your zones come off of that, and you just bury it in the mulch. But here's the connectors. I'll show you one of these blue ones, these little bale. Just push it on there, and you can twist the top up here depending on how far you want it to spray. And it comes with the misters, it comes with the caps and the tees over here. It comes with a bunch of blue ones, a bunch of the red starbursts like that one over there, and it comes with a whole bunch of misters like what's on the pot. It comes with everything you need. We did take some of the little blue ones from the other kit. We took those out to get around some of these big plants that needs more water. So what we'll do is we'll move the spinny thing over here in the middle of her other garden bed, and it kind of goes with the sign anyway. It's copper electric sign. So we'll put it over here, try to get it far enough away so it don't get in my shop, and then we might put the other one in the garden today. I don't know. I really want to change out that spigot first because we can't even test it until we get that changed out. It's just so little pressure. It's terrible. But anyway, pretty cool. I know she wants another one for this stuff over here. We'll grab these two plants in this system. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Well, those are pretty. I don't know what those are. I'll put this multi-port valve on here so that eventually we'll have that extended all the way over here, buried under all the mulch. And she can just come over here, turn the water on, and turn on whichever zone she wants. And she don't have to run everywhere and put all these things on and attachments. And I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier. Make it a little bit easier for her, but working good. It's 10 degrees cooler over here where this water's spraying. It's hot today. It's 80 degrees. But I don't know what else we'll do today. We'll get into something. Oh, and she painted her other tomato cage that I built. It's blue. I don't know if you can see that over there. I need to get a telephoto lens or something. And another thing, I'll tell you what Mrs. Heather found yesterday while her and Cece were hunting lightning bugs over here by all these attachments. And I was just over here yesterday with the tractor. I was right by it, didn't even see it. See that in there? You might not can see it. Let me open the door. What does that look like? That's right. The roof panel that blew off during the tropical storm. Well, it blew off from right here all the way over here. It was laying right there in those gravels. 2 days after I put the panel on. It was right here. But it did blow a long way away. I mean, that's a good long distance, probably, I don't know, a good 300 feet, maybe 200 feet, something like that. That's the way it goes. We're gonna go find something else to get into, maybe grab some lunch and get back on it. So we finally went over and picked the rest of the peaches off of that broken limb and a bunch more off the tree that wasn't broken. We racked up a bucket and a half more and some veggies. We didn't even get them all. We couldn't even reach half of them, even with the ladder that I took down here. We'll go down here and look at it. Looks pretty decent. I finally mowed the yard this week. I hate mowing when I'm on call because I'm afraid I'm going to get called in and it'll be halfway done. You know. Check out the little tomatoes. Heather's little tomato plants are doing pretty good. I think they're some kind of Proven Winners brand. I don't know if y'all heard of that. I hear it all the time, but I don't don't think I've ever heard of it before this year. My hot peppers, the cayenne peppers are doing good. Cayenne. The strawberries that we planted in here are coming out. And I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like a squash. Like a squash trying to come out right there. The beans are doing well. The wind keeps blowing them over that way, but they're still doing good. They're just all growing to one side. Got blooms everywhere. I just sprayed them with some neem oil. And muscadines. I don't know if that's about to be some muscadines or what, but it sure does look promising. This thing keeps coming off of the vine. There's some more buds right there. Hoping this year we'll at least get a few. That one's doing better than it ever has. That one's doing good. And y'all, these blackberries just keep on keeping on. Tell you what, we're gonna have some jam and jelly. If they keep going, we might even get some good wine out of them. That would be awesome. Blackberry wine's my favorite. But with all the yard work, we didn't really get to do any playhouse or goat shed or any other of the projects, the million projects that I got going. I did find, let's see, let me go get my thing over here. Heather's got the sprinklers on. I better make sure I don't have anything out. Oh yeah. Some giant tomatoes. I don't know if we've ever had tomato plants do this good. There's some giant ones in there. Some normal size here. Some more tomatoes. We just got stuff. We got stuff strode out everywhere, man. I'm telling you. The beautiful sunset happening right now. It's gonna be pretty tonight. While I was looking for the greenhouse panel for the roof in this big field over here, I did find some of Grandpa's implements. Some of them I know what they are, and some of them I don't. All of those three over here, these are some kind of hay forks, hay spikes to put on 3-point hitch. There's 3 of them. I don't know why he had 3. And this one is kind of a bale. You pick up the bale at the base, like a big round bale. These over here I'm not so sure about. These 2 here are mine. I think this is something that digs up potatoes or hills rows or something. And I think this is something that makes rows. It makes rows in the dirt for you when you want to plant a bunch of rows. But y'all, I don't have a clue what they really are. That's just me guessing. So, I don't know, maybe y'all could help me out. It's about the only one I could see. I thought he had a plow somewhere. And maybe one of those is a plow. I don't know. But I think we're about to, we're going to have to buy us a bush hog and get a hold of this field called That would have been a really big garden. It would have been a huge garden. We could have done lots of stuff in there. I think whenever we do get a bush hog, I'm going to make it small and manageable, and then I'll just start expanding it as I rotate out, and probably rotate out towards the road. But I think my rows need to be in line with the sun instead of parallel. I don't know. Instead of crossways to the sun, instead of north and south, I think they should be east and west rows. So they'll get more sunlight if I do it that way, I believe. But I did see some wild trees that I think have just grown up from seeds that we'd thrown out and Grandpa's thrown out over the years. I'm pretty sure this is some kind of pear tree right here. Looks like a Bradford pear. It might be one of those prickly pears. Those things just show up all by themselves sometimes. That's a pear tree. This looks like a peach, another peach. I'm hoping it is, because one of them died over there by the driveway, the spare driveway. One of them died, and we ended up cutting it up for firewood. But all this other stuff is just garbage trees. Might be a couple of maples in there. But I think we'll leave these roses, this overgrown rose bush that looks like it's got muscadines growing all in it, and this peach tree and that pear tree, and maybe that hedge right over there. And on the other side of them, we'll just cut everything down. We'll make it a big garden. I'm hoping next couple weeks we can go get a bush hog and start working on that, so our fall garden will be our first one, since we didn't do it in time to get our summer garden going. So we're gonna do that soon, hopefully. We're gonna do it soon. Appreciate y'all watching as always. Sorry we didn't have any farm related videos. I guess it was kind of a garden slash update video. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch you next time.